was real young. Her best friend is a skinhead chick. She knows an Asian boy named Yick. Caitlin, she is very chic, but I am still in love with a girl named Spike. A girl named Spike. And I am still in love with a girl named Spike. I am still in love with a girl named Spike. A girl named Spike.
You're listening to the I'm in Love with a Girl Named Spike, a Degrassi podcast. I'm your host, Mike Park, along with my co-host, Hannah Eagle.
Hello.
And Rick Johnson.
Hello.
I think this is episode 237. We're too lazy to look it up. I'm not really too lazy. The fact is I was fast asleep 15 minutes ago, and now I'm
Were
awake.
you?
Yeah, because we got a brand new kitten.
Oh, right.
And the kitten, I think, thought I was the mom because it just kept biting me. Like, I think looking for the nipple. And one bite was just like directly on my neck and like a hard bite. And
Can't
I'm
you
like,
put her in a room?
well, this is where the in our bathroom is where her litter box is. So we just, by that time I was fast asleep. And so I was too lazy to, not too lazy. I was just trying to get sleep. I'm still sleepy. I'm falling asleep right now as I talk. That's so weird. Like, I'm like, but woo, Degrassi. Hello, everyone. I'm awake now. Am I? I'm not talking in circles. Let's see what's going on. Hannah, how does this start?
What's going on?
Does anyone know who sings
Wait a
this song?
sec. Lost in Love.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Air Supply.
Lost in Love.
Air Supply.
Wait, I'm all out of love.
That's the one.
I'm so lost without you. Really?
Yeah.
That's 70s for sure.
I think
100%.
I don't think that
it was-
song should be called Lost in Love.
I think that was the 80s, but
No, look it up. I'm so out of harmonize, Hannah. I'm so out of love. I'm so lost without you.
1980.
1980? Whoa.
Wow.
Sup, fucker?
Sorry.
Sup, fuckers?
Well, that shows Degrassi is like legit. Like they're sticking with the little game plan, and that just shows how powerful the show has become.
That's what I think would be so fun about a reboot, because now they could be doing
90s?
like early 2000s songs.
Yes, Eve 6.
But they fumbled the bag.
That's the 90s, not the 2000s.
Exactly.
But it didn't start in the 90s. Didn't it start in the year 2000?
Woo! Woo! What do you think of my hair?
Pretty good.
Sticky uppy.
I like the green screen has like a weird blur effect on it, like in Photoshop.
Yeah, it gives you kind of a crew cut sometimes.
Yeah.
It is. I told my mom, so the only person who's ever cut my hair in my entire life is my mom, who's 86 years old. And I told her when she was cutting my hair, I said, when you die, I'm just going to shave my head when it gets long. And she said, if you do that, it make me very, very disappointed. I said, why? So you got to take care of yourself when I'm gone. I said, okay. But I'm just gonna shave my head.
Yeah.
You should just never cut your hair.
Well, that would be disgusting. I don't mind just being the shaved look. It's pretty disgusting for like the first couple of weeks, but then I don't mind like a little bit of, if it's like 1 inch all around, I think it looks kind of good. And then when it starts to grow, it actually looks quite entertaining.
You could just bring back your bowl cut.
From when I was a youth?
From when you were a youth.
Yeah, a youth. Sure.
Lost in Love Part 1. Is this a good episode, Hannah?
No.
No.
I'm gonna say no. It's a bad episode.
It's a lot of weird pivots. I really didn't like the part with Kelly in the dorm.
No.
I really didn't like that. I really don't like him, I think. I don't like his sideburns.
Usually the two-parters are always like really good, right?
There's only one good part about this episode, and it's the freeze frame.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's brilliant.
Okay.
And you know it's stupid. Whatever he has planned is
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah.
So did you? I can't even. Did you even go through the beginning? I have no idea. Where are we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
Okay,
do you want to? Yeah,
Yeah.
go
What do you
ahead.
mean?
Let's
Did
move
we
on.
go through the beginning?
Yeah,
I
we weren't sleeping with a brand new cat biting our neck, giving us love nibbles.
Yeah, we were watching this piece of crap.
sorry that.
It's fine. It's all right. It wasn't that bad.
Your boy Johnny DeMarco's in here.
Of course.
That was one of the peaks.
You're attracted to him because of his long golden blonde hair.
I think it's his hair's kind of greasy. His skin is really broken out, and he has a really terrible mustache.
I want to know what he did to get put in detention.
Something
Probably not
good.
much.
Something
He's not
good
a
though.
bad. He's not a bad kid. We're gonna take it after the opening credits with.
Well,
Rick
we can't. We
Johnson.
need to talk about the opening credits because we learned that Degrassi is doing a sitcom trope of the kids giving everybody a rose.
Yeah. Actually, a lot happens before the credits.
Mm-hmm.
A lot.
Yeah.
Why is that a sitcom trope? Is that
did
something
that ever
happens
happen
at
to
every?
you in your guys' school?
I
Yeah.
think you could buy. Yeah, you can buy roses for the fundraisers. You buy roses for people. I never got one.
It's a fucked up
Mm.
thing. Shouldn't
Okay.
happen.
And I never bought one for somebody because expensive. And by expensive, it was probably $1 at the time in the 80s when I did attend high school when I was a youngster. But I digress, and I asked, why is it a sitcom trope? Does this happen in a lot of sitcoms?
I always feel that there's a created situation where somebody's buying something for the school for another student, and then there ends up being a love triangle about it.
Yeah.
Like
There's definitely
oh,
a facts of life episode about this.
sure. We're like, oh, like so and so bought me a rose, and then it actually is a different person, and that person's sad because the expectations are different.
Yeah.
Did you like Blair or Joe in Facts of Life?
I liked
Hannah.
Joe, but I wanted Blair and Joe to kiss. But I
Like
think
Joe,
a lot of lesbians will tell you the same thing. But I'm also nobody else my age is watching the Facts of Life.
So did you watch the early years with like Molly Ringwald?
Yeah, that's got a crazy cast in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Who was in that cast, Rick?
I can't remember. I just remember Molly Ringwald.
That's such a good question. For some reason, I feel like Mayim Bialik from Blossom was in there too. Might be
I
making
don't
that
think
up.
so. Yeah, I
Well,
think
George Clooney, right, was in there.
he was,
but he was in later,
years.
yeah.
Yeah.
He had a pretty good like TV. Okay, I'm gonna have to just Google this straight up.
He came on after Mrs. Garrett left, so it was that famous actress came in to take Mrs. Garrett's part. I forgot her name. Chloe. Leachman.
Cloris Leachman?
Cloris Leachman came in, and then George Clooney came in
Nice.
to take it up. You needed two people to fill the gap for Mrs. Garrett. Understandable. Keep going with the beginning.
We
Rick.
also learned that the Spinner is a little too stupid to be a cop
And why do we learn that?
because he's trying to go to cop college.
Yeah, and he's too dumb.
He's too dumb.
He doesn't pass the test.
He does not. He
His physical wasn't there either because he had
No.
ball cancer.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Oops, that's not correct.
But that breakfast that Jane made for Spinner is pretty wild.
It looked good.
Untoasted bread.
You're my favorite.
An orange with the top popped. And just
Yeah.
more orange juice.
That's it. Yeah. And then I was like, Spinner's still living at home? And I was like, when did we establish he had a turtle? And why are the walls so dirty? And why is it so dark in there?
Yeah.
And where's his mom?
I couldn't understand where he was living. And like
Yeah.
later in the episode when Jimmy is just there at 8 a.m., like how did Jimmy get in there?
I believe the answer to that question is the door is unlocked.
Oh, maybe he had a key.
No, doors unlocked always. As a youth, if you remember back to your youth, you didn't lock the doors in Canada. You never locked the doors in Canada. If you remember the documentary of Michael Moore when he goes into Canada, he's
Oh
just
yes, yes,
walking into
yeah.
people's homes. What was that documentary called?
Bowling for
Well,
Columbine.
Columbine.
All right. I haven't seen a documentary by him in many years.
Yeah, he's kind of a herb.
I think he is disliked.
I think
He's a-
you're.
I
right.
think his extreme politics rub people the wrong way, but I like him. Now, are we ready to enter the after credit portion of this episode? Vic, what?
You
Look at
can't
my
see
s-
Hannah. You can't see Hannah's screen. That hair is very good.
Whoa, Molly. Aw,
brunette bowl cut. What happened?
That's the hair you should be rocking, Mike.
Yeah, actually, I was gonna say the same thing.
I'm trying to vision myself with that. Yeah, it could be, and it could, if I played in like a garage band, like the Mummies type.
Ramon's core.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, Ramon's core would be good.
It is kind of just like basically a Ramones haircut.
Yeah, that's CJ's haircut CJ and Johnny's haircut for a fact.
Is CJ bass player?
He's the bass player after Dee.
Okay.
Yeah, you're so right.
Hannah,
Huh?
name two Ramones that we haven't named.
You said Joey.
We did not say
No,
Joey.
that's one. So
there's
that's one.
Oh,
said
you didn't.
Johnny.
I feel like you
said
did just
Johnny
say
and
Joey.
CJ.
I said
Oh,
Johnny.
Johnny and
Johnny
CJ.
CJ.
And
So
then
you
wasn't there
need
one with like a
more.
funny name?
Yeah.
Well, I did say that one too.
What's
Did
you said the
I said
one
Donnie?
No, I said
No.
D. I said Dee.
Dee Dee. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, Hannah got it.
I did used to
Yay.
like the Ramones.
Yeah.
You
Do you
should
know?
still
Do you
like
know
Easy
about
to like.
the two deep cut Ramones? Well, one's not that deep cut. You know about Tommy Ramone,
Tommy Ramone, the original drummer?
original drummer? Do you know about the two deep cut ones?
No.
Richie and Elvis Ramone.
Oh, Elvis is the guy from Blondie. It's
Clem
it's-
Burke.
What's his name? Clem Burke. Yeah. Mm.
Tony.
Tom.
Why did he change his name? Oh, he had to be a
He only
Ramone,
played
so
one
that's why.
show.
And they credit him.
Yeah, as a Ramone.
Oh, Richie Ramone was a drummer, but he wrote a bunch of songs and
Yeah,
sang.
I like
It's
that era of the Ramones when Richie was in it. One time, Richie Ramone grabbed my ear and said, "You got a good ear, boy."
Whoa.
Wow.
I was like,
At Pyramid Scheme?
Ow.
"Yeah." I was like, "Please stop touching my ear."
Whoa, did you say that?
Yeah,
He was actually just touching it. He was grabbing your
he
ear.
like grabbed my earlobe and like tugged on it.
Whoa. That's weird, man.
Yeah, his whole
Like-
band looked like they were rejects from the Sunset Strip.
Oh,
It was wild. Like the
That
guitarist,
is
the
a
guitarist
visual.
looked like if Billy Idol had fired his guitarist because he
Ray
was
Stevens? What was his name?
Steve
Steve
Stevens. Like,
Steve
so the guy looked like Steve Stevens if like Steve Stevens went on a 20-year bender.
Jeez.
It was
And it's just like, I have no idea what you're talking about. Woo!
20-year bender sounds bad.
I know, but your hair is just magical.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I just got it done.
I want you to shave your head.
Been there.
again.
I know. Why not just shave it?
Because I'm trying to grow it out.
What about legitimately growing a mustache? Would that be an option, or is that not something you want to do?
It happens more often than you think.
I know, but like grow one.
A
like, grow
full
one.
mustache.
Yeah. It's just like,
That'd be cool.
hello. Rick's looking at his watch. Are we way behind schedule? Or are
Like
you getting a
this?
text? You getting a text?
I'm getting a text. Somebody wants me to join a kickball league.
Ooh, do it.
And
No,
no.
I don't got time for that.
Happy birthday. Look at Hannah's got a mustache. Yeah, it looks
Oh,
great.
it's good.
You look like Marco's dad. It's great.
Can we establish what the A plot in this episode is? Because I don't think there is one.
It should be Spinner and his dumb test, but it's barely there.
It's barely there, yeah. because
Well,
you
then
got
what is it?
well, it's like a bunch of C plots. It's weird. So you got Spinner and his dumb test. We got Claire getting a rose from Casey and Connor, and then
Couldn't care less.
and the robot.
Yeah.
We got this love story between Kelly and Emma, which also don't care.
Don't care.
Yeah.
Again, also though, barely there.
It's insane that they had a two-parter for this episode.
It's insane. Oh, and then Jimmy is gonna propose.
Oh, yeah, Jimmy's
too.
gonna propose. There's too much going on in this episode.
Yeah.
What about Johnny DeMarco and Ali Bandari?
That's another one.
Yeah.
This is the greatest episode.
Also, they bring Jay back.
Yeah, Jay does come back. I mean,
I did like knowing that he is like trying to call Manny. I was like, okay, that's a fun fact, but the rest of this is boring.
And he's a stalker. I did also like when Jay and Spinner are getting drunk at the bar off a flask that apparently Spinner carries around.
Because it's like an underage bar, I think.
Oh, okay. And then the way that it's shot is like they had like a weird film, like
it was like Fear and Loathing.
Yeah, I was like, oh.
I
did
was
like that in this.
Why
episode.
are they going for that right now, right here?
Another thing that was bumming me out about this episode is that like common area at the college that they're at. It just looks like the set of Friends.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense. There's like a blender on the table. Like
I can't emphasize enough how much I hated that scene when that weird blonde kid came in and was like, Emma, right? And he was like, hey, we're just friends. And then they went to play ultimate frisbee.
Yeah, he's so sweaty when he comes back.
I know.
That's such a stereotypical white college sport. Ultimate frisbee.
There's an ultimate frisbee league in the park next to my house.
Oh God.
Do you watch?
No, I don't go down there.
You want to see my cat?
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, she just ran away. Oh, we just got a cat. I showed them earlier. She might be the cutest cat I've ever seen in my life.
Was that the only reason that you said yes? We're like, fuck.
Oh, I just got a text from my wife that said, "Don't kill me. But there's a cat. There's a cat in our room, and I'm not home." I went, "Oh God."
At least
now,
It's a great cat.
Yeah, at least none of you are allergic.
Yeah. What does the acronym on the police hat stand for? CPTE. Canadian Police
Academy training.
Wait, did you also see? It really made me laugh when they did the exterior shot of the police station, and it was just a cube with a giant parking lot, and there was a little tiny Tim Hortons right in the basement.
Really?
That's awesome.
I was like, what am I looking at right now? Is it like a, and then it cuts the police, and I was like, oh, they have a Tim Hortons just right in there.
So another thing that happened is, so when they're getting ready for this robot tournament that they're going to battle, and all the kids are wearing identical shirts, I want to know what the shirt budget and who they had hired for the shirt making of this, because all these shirts look terrible. Every one of them looks terrible.
You have a lot of negativity towards clothing in
Yes,
this episode and every previous episode.
Yeah. Well, Squatch wear sucks.
Well,
Squatch does suck.
I'll agree to that.
Yeah. Those uniforms that the Spirit Squad got suck.
Yeah. Paige's fashion items suck too.
Yeah. The only good fashion is that whatever Mia's
Johnny DeMarco.
Yeah. Mia's fashion.
Yeah.
Fashion.
She's okay.
Timbos or whatever they were called.
Can you hear a little bell ringing?
Hell yeah, we can.
You can?
Yeah.
This cat. Let me see if I can fix this. See if the cat will Anyway, sorry about the interruption. I don't like to be unprofessional like that.
That's okay.
I apologize to the listeners. I apologize to Hannah, wasting her time. Hannah has a appointment in pretty quick.
Oh, actually, no, it got canceled. Moved it to
Oh,
Friday.
nice.
Oh my god.
I have to go though.
Where do you gotta go?
I ain't got
Pyramid,
a
pyramid scheme?
Pinback
You
is
got-
playing. Pinback is playing tonight.
Do you know who Pinback is, Hannah?
No, but
Who
it doesn't mean they're
cares?
not talented.
San Diego's own.
It's like indie rock. I'm not into it, but
Yeah.
do you get a meal a
There's
free
no
meal?
there's no food at the venue.
What?
We're a foodless venue.
What about chips?
I mean,
Nothing.
I could bring them in.
That sucks. No grill, huh? No burger.
No grill.
No
There's
fries.
there's no space. They thought about putting a grill in there during COVID, and
What about like a hot dog spinner?
we talked them out.
Ooh.
We talked them out of it.
Hot dog spinner would be wonderful.
When you put that stuff in a business, there just opens up a whole can of worms that you don't want to deal with.
That's
What
true.
cockroaches? Rick,
Grant's-
Rick tapped his watch with his nose. Do you see that?
I did see it. I didn't know what was going on.
What was the text? What'd
Grand
you get?
Slam stopped doing pizza, just to say that before we fly away from that topic.
Why? Why?
I guess it's cheaper to like order it in. I was like, this is like this whole world is crumbling if there's no pizza there.
If there's no terrible pizza Grand
Yeah.
Slam. Grand Slam is the if you're a new listener, is a place that Hannah worked in her youth.
Youth and young
It is.
adulthood.
It is a game center with batting cages,
Mm-hmm.
laser
Sorry.
tag.
Sorry, my tax man was messaging me.
Taxman.
Saying you're gonna pay a lot. Or
I don't
a
know.
little?
Doesn't matter.
I bet you will pay a
But
little.
he did say in this email, ask me if Asian Man Records was a real 1099. She was like, there's two 1099s on here that sound like they could be like illegitimate. I was like, oh, one of them is Jeff's top 10 hilarious tombstones. And then Asian Man Records. I was like, no, those are legitimate businesses. I'm sorry.
Like, why would you give it to her?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Do you like the guitar lesson Emma receives, Hannah? Have we talked about this?
Like the what?
The
The guitar lesson that Emma receives?
No. And also I was like, your favorite song was not My Bonnie.
I
You
do.
don't
I
think so?
didn't like when he said she had delicate little fingers.
Yeah, I do like when she plays the wrong chord. The look on her face is like,
Yeah.
why am I so bad at this? I've never done it before. Oh.
He's also such a dick hole for just playing his guitar in the hallway.
Yeah.
Oh God. It's the worst.
He gets off Ultimate Frisbee and immediately starts playing guitar. And the thing that's crazy is that everyone loves him. And he's got really long sideburns. It doesn't seem like he would be someone everyone would love, but I guess maybe they would.
That's Kelly. He's a cool dude. He plays guitar in Ultimate Frisbee.
Well,
He
obviously he's supposed to be, which I would agree, he's a handsome young man, college freshman. Girls are excited. They're away from home for the first time. There's this glowing young man playing guitar in the hall. You have a little tingly feelings if you were away from home and seeing Kelly play guitar in the hallway. No?
No, I do agree. And he does look like when I was a freshman, the guys that everyone was like obsessed with, he does look like them, I guess, and act like them. Not me.
But you, as a freshman, what college did you go to again?
University of the Arts in Philadelphia.
Surprised you didn't
Wait.
try to go to Temple.
I got into Temple.
Whoa. But you lived in the dorms,
Uh-huh.
and tuition was how much?
Pretty
Expensive, huh?
Yeah, like 30.
And your parents had a college account, or did you
I
get some
had-
kind of scholarship?
I think actually the reason I went there was they gave everyone like a giant scholarship. It was
Oh.
insane.
And do you think that's helped you in your adult life?
No. Well,
Not at
I
all.
wouldn't say no. I think like I made like good connections to people who also do similar things to me, and I learned a lot of stuff, but maybe wouldn't do it again.
I'm all out of love. I'm
I'm
so
so
lost
lost
without
without you.
you.
Oh, you're trying to harmonize with me?
So there's no way
Yeah.
to sync up. Like, sing something. I'll try to sing that in rhythm,
Oh.
and you sing the main melody, and I'll try to harmonize it.
I'm all out of love.
No,
I'm so
No.
I'm
lost
so lost
without
without
you. No, see,
you.
it's
It's
different.
it's like a weird round.
Yeah.
Forget it. This is
Yeah.
lame.
Forget
This is-
it.
I also don't believe that Spinner would have been able to climb that tree to get into Jane's window as drunk as he was.
Sometimes when you're drunk,
Mm.
you can do amazing feats of strength.
Yeah, I totally disagree with that
You
because
know, he-
in
he-
your home state of Michigan,
Mm.
I played a show in Detroit. I was with
Where
your
at?
friend Hiro Tanaka
Where at?
at the place that has multiple levels, and there's like a snack bar on the first level, like pizza, magic,
Majestic, the Majestic
Majestic.
complex. Yeah. Where did you play? Did you play?
The smaller room upstairs,
Oh, you played the Magic Stick.
and then
Who are you there with
it
besides
was
Hero?
Plea for Peace tour,
Oh,
Cursor,
okay. Yeah. That makes sense.
and I was super drunk afterwards. We got all this food, and I was in a hotel, double beds, and I'd never just drunk, and I was doing backflips from bed to bed.
Yeah.
Never been able to do it in my life, and landing them perfectly.
Yeah.
That venue used to have one of my favorite pizzas, Sergeant Pepperoni's.
I love pizza. Mm,
I love pizza.
I do. I love pizza. But I'm having a little heartburn lately, so I'm trying to eat bland foods. Rick doesn't care. Rick's like,
No.
shut up. Shut
Gotta
up. I
go.
want Sergeant Pepperoni. Pizza. Enough pizza talk. Jimmy, celebration. Cake. The dot. What's happening?
Jane finds out that from Holly J that he didn't actually get into this school. How Holly J found out that information, I will never know.
Well, because she was there at the beginning when Spinner was like, I didn't get into,
Oh,
I almost said
okay.
clown college. I didn't get into cop school.
But also, like later when he walks in to be like, Jane, you gotta help me get into this meeting that, or Holly J, when you gotta help me to get into this meeting that Jane's at, and she's like, whoa, were you gonna climb through another window when you were drunk? I was like, how did Holly J know about that immediately?
I
It
don't
just
know.
happened.
She knows everything.
Yeah.
Powerful.
Maybe
Can you hear the
maybe
cat
he's brought it up
meowing?
at work. What?
Can you hear the cat meowing?
No.
No.
Okay, good. Sorry to interrupt. Go ahead. I heard
That's it.
he was
That was
teaching
it.
me lullaby.
I feel like because they all work together, the news is just traveling fast.
Yeah, maybe. But also, I don't blame Spinner for not telling Jane this when it happened. You know,
Tried to.
he tried to. He's just too dumb. She should know better.
She honestly should know better. And I don't really get why she's that upset.
She doesn't like being lied to.
I guess so, but isn't it maybe I'm like just like feeling too sorry for him, but I'm like, he just got rejected from, I keep almost saying clown college. He got rejected from cop school
Yeah.
and didn't want to maybe tell everybody that.
Because he's embarrassed because he got rejected because he doesn't have the physical because he just had ball cancer and his
Exactly.
grades are not good enough because he's an
And then
idiot.
she embarrasses him in front of a whole party. And then he comes to apologize and she's like, I don't know. I just feel like she's being really harsh.
I threw you a party. I got you a cake. How could you be so stupid?
I do
Maybe
like
am
Jane's
stupid.
mom coming to that room though. Spinner,
Are you drunk?
are you drunk? Yeah.
Yes, I am.
Rick, you've never drank ever, right? Ever.
No.
God, you're so good. Oh, I wish you were my son. But you're a little bit too old. A little bit too old. I can't say the same for Hannah.
Mm.
Yeah, the other day at work, I was working with this kid, who does lights.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, this is like music my dad would listen to. I was like, oh, how old is your dad? And he's like 40. And I was like, oh.
Oh,
Like, oh.
What was the band?
It was just, oh man, it was like a top. Like, I worked a show Friday that was the headlining band was maybe one of the worst bands I've ever seen in my life.
Like
wow.
talent-wise?
Talent-wise, songs.
Where are they from?
I think they're from Battle Creek.
How many people came? Was it full?
No. Another thing happened at that show. Like one of the opening bands goes, hey, everybody. Is it all right if we play a Red Hot Chili Pepper song? And I was like, oh, I've never seen anybody earnestly and seriously cover a Red Hot Chili Pepper song.
What song they do?
Danny California, like a later era.
How does that go? Is it fast?
California resting bees.
Oh yeah.
Simultaneous release.
How was it?
It sounded just like the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I really wanted it to be like if they would have been like, this song's called Black Eyed Blonde from like Freaky Styley, I'd be like, fuck yeah, guys, let's do this. But
But they didn't
no,
do it.
they didn't do it. They played
What if
later
they're
era.
what if they're like this? You might remember the song from the Coneheads movie.
Hell yeah, I would have been down.
I've got a bad disease.
That's right there is when that band lost it.
I think they lost it before that. But
What?
you're right. No.
You know what I mean?
You're right.
Like
Yeah.
so when like at Blood Sugar Sex Magic, they were like still like a little like, oh, this is a little dangerous. But then they got the taste of what they
Of
became.
Under the Bridge.
Of Under the Bridge. Yeah. When they're like, oh, if we do a singing thing, we can become millionaires. And now their now their formula is weird, badly sung chorus into funky verse.
What about Blink 182 at Coachella?
Oh my God.
What about it?
Did you watch any of those videos?
Of course. I watched the entire concert.
They are
laughing the whole way.
so bad.
It's insane. And people loved
How
it.
people are that into that band is
That sucks.
The live auto-tune was insane. I was
Oh
like,
no.
whoa.
but I think they did that one of them on purpose, like extreme auto tune.
What was that? Forever.
Oh no, it was like Girl at the Rock Show. But
Oh,
I didn't
geez.
see that song's auto tune.
It was just auto-tune. It was like all the small things. I was like,
Oh
oh
my
God.
God.
Yikes.
Just the 1990s homophobic humor is like, what is going on?
Damn.
How are they so big?
Travis is
Oh yeah, Travis is married to Kardashian, but that can't.
But no,
they were
that's
big.
not it.
They were big before that.
Yeah, they're massive.
I want to know how the meat's made. Find out for me.
Okay, I will. I'll call my assistant Hannah Eagle to figure it out.
Well, I know who you would call, but
Let's
I guess I could.
continue.
I could
Hey,
call
listen,
too.
we got to finish this episode. Bro.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Right.
We got to go.
Oh, what?
Where we at?
We didn't say the end. Claire's going to the dance. She's not going with anybody. She's
Yeah.
Ali Bandari and Johnny DeMarco likes Ali Bandari, but he's not going to date her. Jimmy's going to propose to his girlfriend, but I don't even remember who really his girlfriend is. Is it still the girl who can't walk?
Yes.
Spinner's going to go crash Jane's speech, which is a really dumb idea. Anything else? Oh, Kelly and Emma made out.
No, they didn't. They almost made out.
Oh,
She's gonna take him on a date. We gotta go on a date first.
It's funny because when they said that, it immediately smash cut to Spinner pouring the whiskey in the cup, and I was like,
Yeah.
did Kelly take her somewhere and just start pouring?
Yeah, like,
All
all right, let's
flat.
go. I'm gonna get her fucked up.
I was like, maybe Kelly's cooler than I thought he was.
He's not.
No.
Cooler than you thought he was.
I was like, maybe he's got
Oh,
some
my.
depth. Like there's layers and it's not just, but there's not.
Man, the Degrassi CS shirts are just I'd wear that. The yellow Degrassi CS.
It's so bad.
It's so good. What are you talking about?
It's just that square, just ironed on.
Amazing. It is amazing. Man, I wish I could work
Marco's
at the
dad.
dot.
Me
No, it's
too.
not. He does his four color screen printing. He's not gonna put out that inferior product.
That trash.
That trash. Okay, what's the screenshot that you love? The end.
Oh,
The end.
it's just like Holly J being like, "Don't say anything stupid. You got to know what to say," and then it's like Spirit being like just like with a real dumb look on his face, giving.
And you just know he's gonna really fuck it up. Me?
Well, especially with Jay sitting next to him.
Yeah,
That's a recipe for disaster.
I do like in that scene when Jay, like Spinner's like saying shit, and then Jay's in the background be like real like preacher style, being like, "She's come to the devil. Yes, it's a bad time."
Yeah.
Just being like very good.
But what about part 2?
Yeah,
How
we'll
excited!
I know,
How,
I'm curious.
how
Find out
excited
next
are you?
Not very.
I'm just excited for the Claire.
What's on the
Connor,
line?
Casey.
Is this
love
a season
triangle.
finale or like a mid-season finale?
There's
gotta be
like
mid-season.
there's like 20 more episodes on this season, probably.
It was
Oh,
like
I think there's
30.
I think there's 30 more.
Oh God.
Let me look.
20 sounds right.
Hold on. What it lists season E1 56 57.
E.
Well, it says season 8 episodes 158, 159, 160, 161, 162. There's a lot. There's a lot of episodes.
Okay.
And it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. Season 9 is gonna be the best. Because
I have a feeling you're right.
All old school gone. Goodbye.
Get him out.
Goodbye, old school. Drake starts. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be so good. Can't wait. But Rick, I have a great day at work. I hope it's awesome. I hope you
Should be chill.
get to play some pinball. Have maybe a Diet Coke with nice ice. And Hannah, I hope whatever you do today, it involves doing some artwork to your band's album art that I've been waiting for 6 months. And
that's the next thing I'm doing. I swear to God.
Yeah, let's celebrate life. Because
are we still? Are we
We're
still?
still
recording. Yeah, we're still
we'll
recording.
talk about this off
Okay.
air.
All right.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, bye.